Welcome to your dive theory course. Maybe you are taking a course to become a dive professional. Or maybe you are a serious diver who wants to know more about your favorite hobby. We are going to tell you everything you need to know to pass the theory exam for your course. But it's not just about exams. We're going to give you lots of interesting information that will be important for your career in the industry. By doing this course online, you can spend more time doing what you love, diving. You will have to spend far less time in a classroom, and we know that will make you happy. Or maybe you are new to diving, and you are about to take your basic course, and you want to know everything there is to know about diving, at least as much, or preferably more, than your instructor. We will start off easy with a short introduction to the dive environment, where we look at tides, currents, waves, coasts and ecosystems. Why are there usually 2 tides per day, but only 1 moon? And no, it is not the sun. Why do currents follow a certain pattern over the globe? What makes waves big? How do they break at the beach? How many different types of coasts are there, and why? How do marine biologists talk about the marine life they study and describe? Next, we go on to the physics of diving. We will keep the numbers to a minimum, and we promise no formula. We will show you how to use your experience as a diver and your common sense to understand and calculate everything. If you have a fear of physics and calculations, as we know many of you have, we will cure you from it. Give it a go. You will calculate buoyancy, air consumption, pressure, partial pressure with a smile on your face. Well, perhaps that's too much to ask. Without sweating too much, let's settle for that. You will need a calculator. Not because the calculations are that hard, but because you will have to work with sums like 3.67 divided by 10.3, for instance. Your calculator loves numbers like this. During the lectures with calculations, pause the video as often as you like and do the calculations with us. Doing the calculations yourself is the best way to learn. We can only do a few examples in the lectures themselves, but in the resources we have provided many more practice examples for you to work with. Remember, you can also ask as many questions as you want to on the forum. Next, we have a look at equipment. But because manufacturers can give you so much more information than we can, and because we know you love shopping or looking at brochures, we will keep this to the minimum. We will tell you about tanks and tank maintenance, burst discs, balanced and unbalanced regulators, Venturi valves, pilot valves, upstream and downstream valves, and types of depth gauges. After this, you're ready to understand what happens in your body when you go diving. In the physiology of diving, we will have a look at blood, hearts, lungs, ears, and all the things that can go wrong. But more importantly, we will give you the knowledge you need to respond when things do go wrong, and even more importantly still, how to avoid things going wrong. This does not mean you won't need an emergency first responder course. You do need that, because you need skills and practice. But you will know all you need to know. Finally, we can bring it together and talk about decompression theory, how tables and dive computers work. You put a lot of trust in your dive computer and your dive tables, so it's nice to know how they work and how they know what safe limits of diving are. You will know how compartments work, half times and values, and how they are used to make models for your tables or your computers. Now, the great thing about this course is that you can take your time. You can take as much time as you want. Most lessons have videos with lots of illustrations that you can watch over and over again. All lessons have quizzes that you can use to check if you're on the right track. If not, you simply do everything over again as many times as you like. How should you use this course? Well, to begin with, go lesson by lesson in the order we present them to you. Only go to the next lesson when you've done the quiz and you are sure you understand everything. Usually there will be a video. First, watch the video and just try to follow it, see where it goes and what we are trying to tell you. You don't need to take notes, ever, because we have provided everything in text files. However, if you really want to take notes, because it helps you to concentrate or to understand things, if it's your way of learning things, don't do this the first time you watch a video. Read the text first, and just watch it the first time. Watch it a second time or a third time, and then take notes. Pause and go back when you're not really sure you have understood what we were trying to tell you. Use the possibilities of an online course to the fullest. You've paid for it. When you feel sure that you understand everything, take the final quiz. The quiz is just a check for yourself to see if you are there. If not, well, watch the videos again, read the text until you are. It is as simple and painless as that. If you would like to talk to us or with other students or ask questions, you can go to the forum. Ask your question there. Any question. You will help yourself, us and other students with your questions, no matter how silly you think they are. They never are. Other students may have exactly the same questions. Or other students may have an answer that you understand better than our answer. Use this opportunity. When you finish your course, you can print out your certification and hang it on the wall. And then you can go and impress your instructor with the knowledge. Get started now.